Are you a new lifter struggling to figure out how close to failure you should be lifting? Some experts say beginners should stop shy of failure, leaving a few reps in reserve. This advice helps beginners practice their technique and reduce the risk of injury. Others argue that beginners should push their sets all the way to muscular failure. But does taking a set to failure actually stimulate more muscle growth? Let's dive into the research to find out. Training to failure can be defined in a few ways. Absolute failure is when you can no longer move the weight at all. This type of failure is often used in lifting research for standardization. However, training to absolute failure can be risky and lead to injury. Most lifters use technical failure, stopping when their form starts to break down. This method is safer and still effective for muscle growth. Another approach is stopping just shy of failure, grinding out a final good repetition. This reduces the risk of injury and fatigue while still challenging the muscles. For advanced bodybuilders, stopping sets just shy of failure is often beneficial. They can stimulate muscle growth without needing to lift all the way to failure. This approach causes less muscle damage and allows for quicker recovery. Intermediate lifters can benefit from both approaches, depending on their goals. Beginners, however, face a unique challenge. Research shows beginners gain muscle faster when lifting to failure. But this increases the risk of injury and can lead to poor lifting technique. So, should beginners take the risk for faster muscle growth? We recommend a balanced approach for new lifters. Stop shy of failure with compound lifts to reduce injury risk and improve technique. Push harder with isolation lifts to give muscles the final bit of stimulation they need. This approach allows beginners to build muscle safely and effectively. Some compound lifts, like chin-ups, can be taken to failure with little risk. Other lifts, like squats and deadlifts, should be stopped shy of failure. As you gain experience, you can start pushing your compound lifts harder. Remember, training to failure causes more muscle damage and longer recovery times. Balancing stress with recovery is key to continuous muscle growth. Challenge yourself, but train smart to avoid injury and maximize gains.